Good morning, grade 8. This is your English teacher, Miss Maalouf, and today is Wednesday, April 8. We are going to start with the reading comprehension session, and this time with Unit 8. The title of Unit 8 is the same as the previous unit, so we are going to continue with environmental problems, but this time with different types. Not only do environmental problems include types of pollution, but they also include another type that we are going to start with today, and that is called deforestation. Lesson 2. Brazil looks to ecotourism to save the rainforest. What are today's lesson objectives? Point out how ecotourism in Brazil motivated people to preserve their environment, the rainforests in particular, when it became their source of living. And finally, draw some conclusions. Look back at the title, Brazil looks to ecotourism to save the rainforest. Analyze, what main idea does the title imply? As we can see, Brazil is trying to look for a new tactic to save the rainforest, and this time, this tactic includes ecotourism. So, what is ecotourism? Have you deduced anything about it? If Brazil wants to look to ecotourism to save the rainforest, this means that ecotourism has to deal with something positive. Ecotourism is the practice of traveling to beautiful natural places for pleasure in a way that doesn't damage or harm the environment there. How do good citizens contribute to ecotourism? Good citizens contribute to ecotourism by protecting or preserving the environment. This means by being very clean and very careful about not damaging the trees around. Remember that rainforests are habitats to millions of animal and plant species. How does ecotourism influence the economy of the country? Yes, ecotourism influences the economy of every country. It helps boost economy through tourism industry. What does this mean? In other words, through tourism, more people will have new job opportunities. More handicrafts will be sold to tourists, and more economic sectors will benefit from it. An introduction to our lesson. More than 10 million people live in Brazil's Amazon jungle, and many of them rely on the riches of the forest to survive. However, since the 1970s, farmers and gold miners have destroyed about 1/10 of the Amazon, an area the size of France. Please let's watch together the following video about deforestation, facts, causes, and effects. After you watch the previous video and the horrible causes and the devastating effects of deforestation, kindly open your books to read the selection, pages 243 and 244. Remember, the selection at hand talks about how the Brazilian government tried to save the Amazon jungle from being completely destroyed. And they did so through a new tactic, through ecotourism. After you read the given article, please answer the following questions. In paragraph 1, two types of people are contrasted. Explain how. Number 2, there is a big touch of irony in paragraph 2. What is it? Remember that situational irony is a situation that turns out to be different from what we had expected. Number 3, how does the life example cited in paragraph 3 support the writer's viewpoint? Number 4, paragraph 4 can be considered a solution to a problem. Explain how by referring to both the problem and the solution. Number 5, what does the term ecotourism mean? Explain by referring to the text. How can ecotourism preserve nature in general and the rainforests in particular? And number 7, based on your understanding of paragraph 6, what does the tourist Katia Gorem mean by saying it's all so pure, so absolutely unspoiled, and I think it's all awesome? As a conclusion of the whole lesson, ecotourism helped boost the economy in Brazil through providing job opportunities to the locals and through tourism industry. Conclusion number 2, since ecotourism brought more money to the Amazon, fewer Brazilians will cut, clear, or burn the world's largest rainforest. Homework assignment for Thursday, April 9. Read the passage pages 243 and 244. Do exercises A and B, pages 245 and 246, and please write your answers in your copybooks. Remember, if we don't try to stop the destruction of our planet, we will die. Save planet A because there is no planet B.